Rains and damaging winds battered most of the state all evening. Take a look at what the strong winds did to the roof of the Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg. This is home of the Tampa Bay Rays. Parts of that roof completely torn to pieces, and that building was meant to serve as a shelter for thousands of first responders. Let's head over to CBS News correspondent Nicole Valdez. She is in Island Park, Florida, and I can see you there standing close to some of the waters. Help us understand what you woke up to this morning.
Aaron, good morning. Unfortunately, that dreaded storm surgery for so many across Southwest Florida. We are talking about inches of water still on the ground, but earlier at the height of the storm, this was up to 3 feet. And you'll notice the community behind me, all these homes dealing with the sort of consequences. In the distance, you can hear a generator whirring. That means power is out. One of many problems so many across the state are now dealing with. Of course, we know that this was a significant storm doing so much damage in many different ways by its either storm surge or flooding, and in some cases, violent tornadoes. More than 100 tornado warnings issued as Hurricane Milton made its way over the Sunshine State.
Woo! Good morning, dreamers. Rise and shine. Another blessed and grateful day. Yes, we have officially made it. We are through Hurricane Milton. It's been a little bit crazy over these past 48 hours, but nonetheless, we have made it through, and the damage isn't too crazy. Thankfully, we still got the trees up here, still looking good. The pool cage wasn't here anyway, so didn't have much to fix there. But yes, we're doing pretty solid. The power is back in action. I've seen a lot of individuals have started to get their power back. So far, it looks like Cape and the surrounding areas, the flooding isn't too bad. The surges isn't too crazy, but you can actually see right here, it almost got up to the seawall. Last night, it was probably about this close to getting up at the top of the surge. So things are finally starting to subside, get down a little bit. I know Shane over there in Port Charlotte held up pretty well. I was scared for you, brother. Looked like that thing was going to take a crazy turn up there for a second. So I'm glad you guys made it out well. Mike made out with a couple leaks in the house, nothing too crazy. So I'm glad the family did well. I'm glad that nobody had any serious damages or any serious things going on. So makes me happy. I was definitely a little bit worried waking up today to see how everybody was going to end up, but I'm glad to see that everybody is doing just fine. So I love to see it, fam. Let's get a little bit of gratitude down below before we go ahead and get started and have a little bit of talk, wrapping up the end of the week, because this is still a big month. There's always going to be these distractions coming in from all different angles. So let's get live on IG. Let's have a quick conversation, and let's get ready to dominate the rest of this month. So here we go. IG. Let me share this. Boom. Boom. Here we go. Awesome. Project. Earth's strongest storm of 2024. Craziness. They were talking about this storm is going to do some serious damage, and I'm thankful it did not on this side. Earth's strongest 2024 storm. Boom. Here we go. IG. What is happening? It's good to see everybody. Hope everybody's had a great start to the morning so far. Hope everybody is safe. Hope everybody got out undamaged and unscathed. Awesome, fam. Grateful to be alive. Grateful for the team. Grateful for the family. Grateful for God showing a little bit of mercy. That could have been crazy yesterday. I was definitely a little bit worried, fam. I can't tell you. We literally went out yesterday and we spent a good amount of money to make sure that we had everything. I'm telling you, we had the flashlights, we had the batteries, we had the canned food, we had all of the water shoved in the cabinets for pretty much one of those. It literally felt like leave the world behind. Yesterday, when I tell you, Shane, Talina, Jojo, Deanne, it's good to see you. Yesterday was literally like leave the world behind. I'm telling you, all of the roads are completely gone. Nobody's on the roads. Every single business, every gas station, everything's closed. So for those that, I'm telling you, for those that weren't prepared, that didn't get food, that didn't get water, that did not get gas, they could have been screwed. God forbid if this thing were to happen and go on kind of like last time, where it was 2 weeks of really no food, no water, couldn't shower. It was absolutely insane. So I'm glad that this time around, a lot more individuals were prepared. Downtown Fort Myers Beach got absolutely obliterated. All the businesses again on Fort Myers Beach, a lot of them, they got wiped. People in downtown Fort Myers, thankfully, they were a little bit smarter setting up their business because last time the water completely flooded inside of all of their doors, all downtown. So many businesses got ruined. So many individuals that were close to the water got absolutely demolished. Seb, what's going on, brother? So I'm actually about to get out of here. I'm gonna go take a drive. I'm gonna go look around the city and see how everything's doing. Normally with hurricanes like this, we're going to go outside and there's telephones down. There's these trees that are freaking knocked over because thankfully this storm was supposed to hit at a category 4, possibly maybe a category 5. But thankfully, by the time it hit land, it ended up touching as a category 3. So that's a huge difference of winds at 115 compared to winds that are at 135, 140 plus. That's when things really get scary. And one of the biggest worries yesterday was actually the tornadoes. In all of the years that I've been in Florida, for almost 20 years that I've been here, actually it has been about 20 years. It's been about 20 years. I've never seen tornado warnings at all like this. And it actually got so serious, literally my uncle's roof got completely blown off by a hurricane. And the crazy thing is, he just bought that house. He literally just bought that house not too long ago. So now he's going to have to go through a whole mess, going through insurance, going through all of this madness. So I say that to say, if you're in Florida, in Southwest Florida, and you are doing okay, you have power, you have a roof just like I do, let's take a quick moment of gratitude, a quick moment of some blessings to really just soak that in. Because there's people that woke up today and they don't have a roof. They're going to go have to spend tens of thousands of dollars literally fixing the damage that was just created. So, a lot to be thankful for, a lot to be grateful for, because this could have been way, way worse. 126 tornado warnings yesterday. Previous record was 69 in 2017. That is insane. Literally doubled the hurricane warnings yesterday. So hurricanes can get pretty serious. It's funny. People in California talk about earthquakes. Well, we've got hurricanes. We've got tornadoes all together in one. So a lot could have happened. Could have been way worse. Could have been without power for the next 2 weeks. So I'm grateful. I'm blessed. I'm so glad that the team, the family is doing just fine. Anything you need, we're here for you. I know there's going to be a ton of disaster help going around, making sure houses are okay. People have food. People have water. If their power is not out, there's always places for people to go ahead and stay. But I believe everybody's going to be back restored in absolutely no time. So family, that is my update for the hurricane. Hope everybody is doing well. Anything you need, don't be afraid to reach out. If you have any leaks, need any help with the house, we're local. We've got a bunch of individuals around here to help. I appreciate you, fam. But isn't that so interesting? We have all of this momentum and the world, the universe, God is throwing these obstacles, throwing these distractions to try and get us off our pivot, living in fear. But us that know better, we're locked in. We know there's no such thing as good and there's no such thing as bad. There is only the meaning that we give to it. So to be honest, yesterday, I'm literally writing in my journal, thank God that I get to go ahead and get some of this universe, some of this God-given nature energy to go ahead and pull this into me, to utilize some of this energy, some of this force. So anything that's going on in life, we can look at it in a perspective as looking at it in fear, or we can look at it as a lesson. We can find the blessing somewhere in the lesson always. So I'm grateful for it all. A ton of gratitude was literally just poured in, knowing that we could be without power. We could have been eating freaking canned food for the next week. So perfect timing. I'm so filled. I'm so fulfilled. I'm so grateful that everybody's safe, that everybody's doing well. And most importantly, I'm ready to freaking run the play. I would have been itching if I couldn't have Wi-Fi, if I couldn't get on the phones, if I couldn't get on the laptop. So I'm ready to get to work. I'm ready to impact, and I'm ready to serve. I love you, fam. Remember, we can be, do, and have anything. We can hold it in our mind. We can hold it right here in our hand. Have a phenomenal day, and let's go out and turn these dreams into reality. It's game time. Let's grow.